One thing
I felt we learned
this past weekend.
We need to have
a specific time
to invite people to come here.
I
would like to recommend that we add that to the Saturday event. Also, Sean,
Sean,
who can't be here tonight, asked that I bring up a potential Friday slumber party to generate excitement. Maybe also push the envelope
and
in a happy, fun way. I see that these two events
could work together.
Mic check.
Mic check.
To clarify that, after we make a consensus, that can be discussed with the organizers. That doesn't need to be brought up in a general assembly. I'm not personally attacking you. I just want to keep the focus. Okay. Mic check. Next on stack.
Mic check. I'm still taking stack. Please raise your hand to address this agenda specifically. Beth.
I just realized mine should be committee after. Excuse me.
Mic check. Pass the mic.
All right. Mic check. Now we move on to announcements. Oh wait, right. No, sorry. Mic check. Got a little bit ahead of myself. We need to make consensus. The proposal is to have a Halloween party on Saturday. Okay. Details to be discussed after we decide whether or not to have this. Do we have consensus? Clarifying question.
Specifically, this is a Feast of Fools event. Mocking the 1%. Yes?
Great. All right. Mic check. Is there anyone who does not agree with having a Halloween event making fun of the 1% on Saturday? Thumbs down if you disagree. All right, mic check. Any blocks? We have consensus.
Oh, sorry.
All right,
Mic check.
Now we move on to announcements. Are there any announcements from any of the committees or otherwise that need to be discussed right now? Okay. We'll also be taking stack for this.
Are we on announcements?
Yeah, we're on announcements. All right, mic check.
Yeah, exactly.
Mic check.
Remember, he is taking stack. Get his attention. He will put your name down. First on stack
Kate.
is Kate. Pass the mic.
Since we had a short agenda tonight, I was hoping we could discuss another thing. Temperature check.
Well, temperature check about what?
What does that
We
mean?
can talk about that another bit.
What is a temperature
About
check?
what?
I'd like to add one more thing to the agenda. Can I get a temperature check?
A temperature check.
Fingers up if you agree.
Fingers up if you agree.
Thumbs
down if you disagree. Mic check. I think we should clarify what the dish is going to be before we do any sort of temperature check.
That's fine.
Pause for a second. We can't hear anybody.
What?
Mic check. claim.
Stupid claim. Don't they know?
Don't they know?
We're having General Assembly.
General Assembly. Obviously not.
Obviously not.
Okay, all right. Mic check.
Mic check.
Kate,
Kate,
pass the mic.
pass the mic.
I'd like to propose
I'd like to propose
2 things for the working groups.
2 things for the working groups.
First, that each working group
First, that each working group
strongly tries
tries
to have 1 meeting a week
to have 1 meeting a week
take place here.
take place here.
Secondly, that we
Secondly, that we
have a complete list
have a complete list
of working groups
available
at the info booth.
available at the info booth.
Those are my proposals.
Those are my proposals.
Now can I have a temperature check?
Now can I have a temperature check? Mic check.
Mic check.
Pass the mic.
Pass the mic.
Mic check.
Mic check.
We do
Have
have consensus
consensus
on committees.
on committees.
We are forming weekly meetings
weekly meetings
for every single committee.
Committee.
If you're part of a committee,
If you're part of a committee,
then form
then
your
form
schedule.
your schedule.
Just like outreach committee
Outreach committee
has done.
has done.
If you would like
If you'd like
to join a committee, there is a list
there is a list
of all committees
of all committees
at the info booth
at the info
and
booth
all the point people.
the point people.
If you have
If
an email address,
an email address,
email them.
email them.
If you have
If
a phone number,
a phone number,
you can call them.
you can call them.
Please do not
Please do not
share any
share any
of those numbers
of those numbers
except to us.
except to us.
All right. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
What?
Pause, please. I must catch up.
Okay. All right. So mic check.
Mic check.
The proposal
The proposal
that Kate made
that Kate made
was to have
was to have
2 things
2 things
added to the agenda.
Added to the agenda.
Those 2
Those 2
being
being
that committees.
that committees.
Wait, hold on. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
I'm a little confused.
Confused.
Let her
Let her
clarify.
clarify.
Pass the mic.
Pass the mic.
I'll take away
I'll take away
the second point.
the second point.
I still think
I still think
the list is muddied
the list is muddied
and could be clarified.
and could be clarified.
However, the first point
However, the first point
is about having working groups
is about having working groups
meet here and at this plaza
meeting here at this plaza
weekly.
weekly.
I think that this will
I think that this will
increase accountability
increase accountability
and clarity.
and clarity.
Mic check.
Mic check.
I think we
we
already talked about
already talked about
this,
this,
but I don't know.
but I don't know.
I think that
I think that
we have consensus
we have consensus
to make
to make
weekly meetings
weekly meetings
for every committee
for every committee
here.
Here,
here.
I'm stating
Okay, mic check.
Mic check.
Okay, what? All right, mic check.
Mic check.
I think we have.
I think we have
Wait. Point of information.
Point of information.
Is that about the specific proposals of?
What is the name?
No.
What is the name?
No, excuse me.
What is the name of this
Excuse me.
place? What is the name of this place?
All right, mic check.
mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
mic check.
Tell us what?
I think that
I think that
we have
we have
consensus
consensus
on working groups having a weekly meeting here in Cesar Chavez
in Cesar Chavez
Plaza.
Plaza.
Are there any
Are there any
disagreements
disagreements
or blocks?
or blocks?
Cesar Chavez Plaza.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Robert.
Viva Cesar. Viva Cesar.
To the proposal. Direct response.
Oh, to the proposal? No, it was an announcement.
No, yeah, I think that part of the stack you made was for announcements.
Yeah.
All right, mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
We're a little, I don't know, okay. Mic check.
Mic check.
Is it okay?
Is it okay
With everyone.
with everyone
We go back
if we go back
to announcements.
to announcements?
I have to add it to the agenda. We never took a temperature check or even add it to the agenda.
I'm a little confused.
Just get it
Okay,
just
all right, mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Please state what you would like
What you would like
added to the agenda
added to the agenda
one more time.
one more time.
I'd like to add to the agenda
I'd like to add to the agenda
a proposal to
a proposal to
strongly recommend
strongly recommend
each working group
each working group
has a meeting here weekly
has a meeting here weekly
and it takes place here
and it takes place here
to increase
to increase
accountability
accountability
and transparency.
and transparency.
We just did consensus on it.
Que viva Cesar!
Okay.
All right, mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
We just had
We just had
consensus on working groups
On
working groups
having a weekly meeting.
having a weekly meeting.
Okay, all right, mic check.
Mic check.
Just to clarify.
Just to clarify,
We'll do another
We'll do another
group consensus
group consensus
on having
on having
working groups
working groups
have a weekly meeting
weekly meeting
here at Cesar Chavez.
here at Cesar Chavez.
Are there any
Are there any
disagreements,
disagreements,
sustains,
sustains,
or blocks?
or blocks?
We have consensus.
We have consensus.
Now to announcements.
Now to
to
announcements.
All right, mic check.
Mic check.
We still have our stack.
Our stack.
So let's follow
Let's follow
the stack.
the stack. Beth.
Beth,
Last night,
last night
outreach
Outreach
had an impromptu meeting
had an impromptu meeting
with a couple point people
with a couple point people
from other committees.
from other committees.
And it was decided
And it was decided
there'd be a good idea
it'd be a good idea
if all committees
if all committees
were invited
were invited
to send point people
to send point people
to every outreach meeting.
to every outreach meeting.
That being said,
That being said,
this Saturday
this Saturday
at 3:30 p.m.
at 3:30 p.m.
we are having
we are having
an outreach meeting.
an outreach meeting. Point of information
point of information
goes before
Goes before
stack
Stack.
in most cases.
goes.
most cases.
In most
Okay,
cases.
point of information goes before stack in most cases.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
It was discussed
It was discussed
with most of the point people.
with most of the point people.
Unfortunately, instead of her,
Unfortunately, instead of her,
about having
about having
the outreach meeting
the outreach meeting
at Tempe,
at Tempe,
at Mill Ave,
at Mill Ave,
in front of
in front of
PF Chang's,
PF Chang's,
to meet
to meet
our brothers,
our brothers,
sisters,
sisters,
and others
and others
from
from
Occupy
Occupy
Tempe.
Tempe.
We will still have a discussion about outreach
about outreach
after we have a discussion
with Tempe
about their goals.
about their goals.
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Mill Avenue.
Mill Avenue.
If you need a ride, please contact anyone in the outreach committee.
Outreach committee.
Point of information.
It's the northwest corner
It's the northwest corner
of Mill Avenue
Of Mill Avenue
and University.
and University.
That's good. Thanks. Saturday.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
If you're offering rides, come to one of us.
One of us.
Please do not
Please do not
interrupt
interrupt
the General Assembly.
the General Assembly.
Bryce.
Bryce. Go ahead and stand up if you want. Oh wait,
This is Charlie.
who's Bryce?
Who's Bryce?
Oh, right.
Okay, all
I
right,
didn't get
we'll save him on the stack.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
I am taking stack.
Taking stack.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Robert. I promise I'll take what I
Robert.
did. I'm part of the food committee.
The food committee.
We want to feed you,
We want to feed
but
you.
most importantly,
But most importantly,
keep you healthy.
Keep you healthy.
When you donate, think about nutrition.
Think about nutrition.
Please.
please.
Donuts
Donuts
are great,
are great,
but are full of sugar.
but are full of sugar.
We also need
We also need
sports drinks.
sports drinks.
Gatorade, Powerade.
Gatorade, Powerade.
That's it.
That's it.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Point of information.
Point of information.
Several of us
Several of us
are also
Are also
vegan.
vegan.
Also,
Also,
there are
are
alternatives
alternatives
to
to
sugary
sugary
sports drinks.
sports
There's
drinks.
sensible ones
There's sensible ones
that are powders
that are powders
we can put
we can put
in water bottles
in water bottles
and shake.
and shake.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
There's a man
There's a man
who could not be here,
who could not be here
but wanted me
but wanted me
to make an announcement.
to make an announcement.
This announcement,
This announcement
he felt,
he felt
is very important.
It's very important.
It says,
it says,
and I'll try and read this
and I'll try and read this
in the best way I can,
in the best way I can,
using People's Mic,
Using people's mic
for General Assembly,
for General Assembly,
in an effort
in an effort
to help unite
to help unite
Occupy movements
Occupy movements
across the United
across the United
States.
States.
A group of us
A group of us
in Phoenix
in Phoenix
has reached out
has reached out
to occupy Quad Cities.
Quad Cities,
4 cities
4 cities
on the border
on the border
of Iowa
of Iowa
and Illinois,
and Illinois,
Davenport,
Davenport,
and Bettendorf, Iowa, and Moline, and Rock Island, Illinois.
Illinois.
Occupy Quad Cities
Quad Cities
has the full support
has the full support
of the mayor
of the mayor
of Davenport,
of Davenport,
unlike us,
unlike us,
and one of our occupiers spoke with
the
mayor's office
mayor's office
in Davenport
in Davenport,
and will be speaking
with
Mayor
Mayor
Gluba
Luba
tomorrow while having the mayor's office on the phone. I found out that the National League of Cities is meeting in Phoenix on November 19th. The National League of Cities is a group that is comprised of representation from most of the cities in the U.S. This would be a perfect opportunity for guerrilla or hotspot occupation. I would like to propose that we form a committee for this event that will organize and populate a guerrilla or hotspot occupation of the National League of Cities. Also, maybe you should get a list of questions that we could propose to the mayor of Davenport and maybe spread this news on the Cyber 99 and the media team. That's it.
John.
It's me.
Okay, direct response.
I am from Iowa.
I am from Iowa.
I would just like to say
I would just like to say
that it's called Davenport.
that it's called Davenport.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Davenport Pride.
Okay.